Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for being back on another video. And the channel question today is, what is going on? What is going on with our SUP events? I feel like I'm running out of content in SUP. We have news coming our way from the foil world. We have news coming our way from the wing world. SUP's been a little dry lately. I've updated my event calendar, but everything is going back into the second half of the year. Carolina Cup, our awesome season opener, is going to be in November. We have Euro Tour opening in Switzerland, hopefully in May. Keep fingers crossed. Borders will have to be open for this to be an international race. And as of right now, borders are not being opened. It is still, the virus is still causing so many lockdowns and problems. We have France just going into another lockdown. Italy shut its borders. You can't travel to Germany without going into quarantine. So there are still so many problems out there that I'm hoping our SUP race season is not in too much of a jeopardy. But I don't want to go out on a limb right now, so there are not a whole lot of news. I mean, the biggest news that we had was that the ICF had to push their race out back into September from the summer month. That was the ICF World Championships, and there were some news coming out, and there actually also raised some questions because the ICF actually at least constantly sends out some news every once in a while. We heard the news about their country, that they're rating the countries, and countries getting as teams, they're getting medals and rankings, which cause more questions in certain countries where they say like, well, if you're doing this, then are local canoe federations now doing qualifications and whatnot? And so that caused a little bit of a discussion there. So great content, great something to talk about. From the ISA, I haven't heard a beep in over a year concerning SUP, not a single word, not anything. I know I'm getting their newsletters, and they have a few Olympic surfing things that they're working on and that they're keeping the people in the loop at. But as far as SUP concerns, I haven't seen a single newsletter or anything from the ISA. So we're a little bit news-starved in general what SUP events concern. We know we can hope for summer, but then again, the virus. I am really not 100% sold yet that we're gonna have a summer like we have events. I'm still really hoping to go to the Gorge in August. That is actually something I will be really stoked on to do. But as of right now, I don't know. I'm not sure. There are just certain communities out there in the world that don't have their shit together, and that they feel like, oh yeah, we just vaccinated a few people. Let's just like open everything up and just drop the mask mandate and just like, let's move on like nothing ever happened. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work like that. It's gonna bite us yet again in the rear end, and we want to get out and we want to get back to our awesome SUP races. I want to get back to the M2O channel crossing. I want to get back to writing and talking about the races and what's going on. But as of right now, again, there's not a whole lot of news. There's really nothing going on there. I mean, a few things are going on. We have, again, the Euro Tour has a set schedule, and I'm pretty confident those races probably will happen. But the question is it going to happen with international participation? Will we have people from Hawaii, the States, Brazil, where all the riders are coming from? Australia, for all countries, like Australia is still closed, and they've been closed for so long. For example, look at the WSL. They hired a charter plane. They flew their athletes to Australia, and then they put everybody into quarantine so they can have the Australian leg of the WSL. I mean, they're going at length and evidently spending a boatload of money just to salvage that part of the tour. Of course, can we do that in SUP? I don't think that the Waterman League, the APP is having that kind of budget. It's like, hey, we'll have a big race in one country, let's fly everybody in, have them quarantined there, and then we have a great international race there. That is definitely a different type of money. But I'm looking forward to talk to more people across the world. What's going on in your region? Give us a comment, give us a shout out, let us know what's going on in your region. What are your thoughts? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.